let's see, who should I turn it to here? Bob, you're looking like you have something on your mind there. Let's just go ahead and let you comment. I'm having the technical difficulties. I told everybody before this, I'll confess, I said be relaxed with the technical difficulties, but they've kind of got me off my stride because I can't always ask the person I want the next question because of the technical problems. But Bob, carry on from there for just a minute.
Well, I'm listening to everybody and thinking how this works, and just thinking in terms of what I've done. I'm not a scientist. I've taken some science, not very much. I'm not I don't claim to be a biblical scholar. I mean, I haven't mastered divinity and took plenty of Bible in that, but my doctoral work is in theology. But now my personal experience right now is that of a pastor. And one of the things I've discovered in the course of doing this 10 years of Evolution Sunday is that on numerous occasions I've had people in the congregation who have been struggling with whether or not they could be a person of faith and believe and use their mind for science. Even a young man who, when he first came to church, would tell me that he was an atheist. Now he's married to a pastor, so that's kind of tells you what happens. But it was his first Sunday he ever came to my congregation for worship happened to be Evolution Sunday, and for the first time in his life he heard a pastor say you could believe in God and not reject science. That you could affirm science as it was written. You didn't have to modify it. You didn't have to rationalize it. You didn't have to change it in order to make it work. You didn't have to try to sublimate science under Scripture. That's not what he had ever heard, and so it allowed him to. I didn't have a conversion that Sunday coming forward, but I had a person who at least was able and willing to continue the journey with me, and I've had that several times where I've been able to introduce people to good science. At least be able to point them in the right direction, and connect that with a faith that is strong. So I think it's important. One of the reasons why I do Evolution Sunday so often, or have been doing it every year, is I think it's important that we raise the question for people, whether they're new to the church or they're just regular folks in the pew, that we can affirm both the doctrine of creation, that there's a theological statement, and be true to science and the scientific process.